Hello there, welcome back, Mr. Smith Garage. Thanks for joining me. Today we're working on Lars. Still haven't heard from many of you, only from one I think, who Lars is named after. Once again, this is a 2002 EuroVan. Lars is his name. Today I'm just gonna pull this bumper off. Shouldn't be too long. But it gives me better access in here to these wires that I need to replace that go up into the, I think it's a sensor for the radiator. Also gives me access to the different cooling mechanisms on here. There we go, push it in and up. Pretty easy to pull this off. I think it's just 6 bolts. And then I've got something down here on this tow hook that I gotta look at to see what it is. Let's get started. Okay, so down here on the ground looking up, this bolt right here is a 16 millimeter. Okay, I'm gonna pull that one off. These are 13s, and then I believe there's one right here that's also a 13. Total, we're removing about 7 bolts to get this bumper off, so we'll start with this one first. In order to get through here, we're also going to need to pull this headlight off. So that's the next thing we're going to work on. So to pull this headlight off, there's 4 star points, and then there's a little spring in the back I'm going to show you here in just a second. Oh, we got that spring off. So, looks like we got a few things to unplug here. That's coming off. Gonna pull these off of here. Okay. This is a pretty heavy duty, it's glass, so we're gonna put this in the back. We're gonna put these back in so we don't forget where they go. And now, 13 millimeter. Okay, so must be connected. Our radiator must be connected somehow to this bumper. So there's another bolt there, and there it looks like wires are connected to it. Let's take those 2 bolts off and see what happens next. So it does look like it's being held on by all these wires going across the front. So we're gonna, sorry for the heavy breathing, just was worried it was gonna fall off of there. So what we're gonna do is pull those wires off and see what the next step is gonna be. Trying to get you a good camera angle in here. See if we can, we're gonna snip that on. That is the best way to do it. Just pop it off of there. Trying to not have this fall on me. Aha. That opens it up just a little bit. Pretty sure that this is the last thing holding on there. That one right there. Come on. So I need to unplug those. See these right here? Okay. Looks like we just have this here to contend with. Well, there we go. So it wasn't just 6 bolts. Quite a bit of stuff on the back here, these little resistors, all the wires, 2 more bolts on the bottom, quite a bit of nastiness in there. So I'm glad we got it off. We can put these bolts back where they're supposed to go. Gives me access to the front of the engine, as you can see. I'm not sure what this piece is, but it's hooked up to the, it's like some kind of a cooling sensor. This gives me enough at least to replace those wires. That is interesting where all those are coming from. We got one more wire hooked in over there. Oh, look at that. Little mouse house right there. Huh. Remember these couple baling wires here. I want to make sure they get on there so I don't forget where they're at. Well, there we have it. Bumper is off. I think that's what I'm going to show you today. All right, so since we're working on Lars today, on that front bumper removal, and I haven't gotten the correct answer of why I may have named the EuroVan Lars. First person that makes a comment, and it's the correct why I named Lars, the EuroVan, I'll send you a Mr. Smith Garage YouTube sticker. We'll work out the details when we get the correct answer. So, hey, thanks for subscribing. Hope you guys like this. Pretty easy to remove that front bumper. Even the plastic stuff around it was pretty easy to remove. I don't have a video on that, but it's just a few bolts here and there and a couple of screws, and that front plastic piece comes right off. Thanks for joining me today, and we'll talk to you next time.